Jesse on fire and play with matches with a simultaneous live stream on both accounts. Okay.
Exciting.
Guys, I am not sure if you guys have been paying attention to Ashley St. Clair, the very notorious baby's mom of Elon Musk and the entire world
child.
With his 100th child.
Yeah.
Now, the reason everyone knows is because she did a very tasteful spread in like 19 magazines. She's all, I didn't want to do this. Okay. This is not something I wanted to do. What do you mean no video?
Can y'all see us?
No video. You can see us, right, guys?
Let's find out. Wait.
Anyway, so if they can't, okay, cool. All right, yeah. So Elon, so she does like 18 different magazine spreads. She saw the paparazzi had gotten a hold of the story, so I just figured I would get out ahead of it and put myself in lingerie and then take a bunch of photographs of myself along with this article. So
sounds like the right thing to do.
Yeah. So this is these pictures are the ones of her in like the black corset or whatever you would call that, like on the left.
It's a dress, but okay.
Well, it's more of like, it's more lingerie-ish than I would have recommended that my daughter wear if she was like, I'm going public, that I am the sole whatever of whatever, Anyway, so there are some big updates on that story as of today because my goodness gracious. Let me hear. So what's up, everybody? Sorry, there's
hey friends.
Yeah, we see the chat
moving fast.
The chat's moving fast. Well, yeah, we can also talk about Russell Brand after this, but okay, so check this out. So this is what we wanted to talk about. All right. So first thing that happened, right, is Ashley did this. Now, we all know that she definitely is not a person who would call the paparazzi to set something up. Listen, I didn't want to do this, but I had the New York Post, People Magazine, and a few others come to my home so that I can go, hey, Elon Musk came inside of me and I did not abort the baby. And thus I'm important now. It's like,
and
all right.
Owed a lot of money and respect.
Exactly.
And notoriety.
I am a big deal now.
For sure.
Especially when everyone figured out that she, over 2 freaking years, had been stalking him online with the sole purpose of getting pregnant by Elon. She didn't even know him. And so these people all like came out that knew her, and then they went through her old account. It was like, and it literally, she just outright was like, I am going to get pregnant by the richest. She baby trapped him. Now, and also let's just be fair.
Solid move.
Let's just be fair. I mean, listen, dude, if you're going to try to baby trap someone, she's not ugly, Now, I will tell you this. Okay. So like sometimes you see someone, like photographs of a person, like, you know what I'm talking about? You see photographs of them online, then you meet them in person and you're like,
that's not what I was expecting.
Either way better or worse, right? Okay. So Gabrielle, you know my taste. And for all of you guys who don't know my taste, basically
it's me.
It's Gabrielle. Exactly. So like the more a girl kind of has features that resemble Gabrielle's, the more attractive I think that they are. Gabrielle's like, if you literally created a human solely to be like, Jesse's going to think this girl's hot, then it's Gabrielle. So obviously, if you look here, like this is right in my wheelhouse.
For sure.
Wheelhouse.
She's super pretty.
Now, so I went and looked up one of her interviews, right? Like where she actually spoke. This might be the number one example of someone going from like a whatever they were down to like a 3. Like she is.
I don't remember the interview.
She was on Timcast, and oh my God. Like she has the energy of a person who is currently going through a panic attack at all times.
Yikes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fast talking anxiety spasms. Yeah. And you're like, Jesus, man. Like, and honestly, what I think of those, I'm like, you are thinking too much. Calm the fuck down. Just scale it back. and she was plotting on her next sexual partner through X
Right.
years in advance. It's like just right on brand. So anyway, so this is something that she did March. This is a few days ago. Okay. So we all know that Elon, Tesla stock is going down because of
People are nuts. Yeah.
This like entrapment, or not entrapment. Sorry. This
like the media push.
And it's dangerous to own a Tesla. You might get your car burned up or have a swastika spray painted on it.
You're just blaring your political affiliation everywhere because you drive a Tesla.
Which it used to be the exact. That's what's so hilarious about it is it's a total Democrat car.
100%.
It was a Silicon Valley car. They're like, we are
all the things. We're gonna move away from gas.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
it's like, but he's on the other team now. So obviously,
we hate Tesla.
We hate Tesla, and we support people burning Tesla dealerships down,
vandalizing. It's crazy.
So I don't know about you guys, but if I put a baby into a girl and I put her on a
horrible way to say that.
Well, that's what Elon did with her.
Ahead.
But like, hey, we've agreed to have a child together. We owe each other loyalty now to a certain extent, right? Or at the very least, respect. Okay.
Yeah.
Like anyone
for the kid.
And also any kind of sane, calm person knows that getting into a public conflict with someone that you're either married to, in a relationship with, or have had a baby with reflects very poorly on you.
Yeah, sure.
Like there's no world where you win, right? Where you're like, this girl's crazy. You're all, why'd you put a fucking baby in her then?
Yeah.
Or like the girl's all, he's a piece of shit. You're like, hey, why'd you seek him out to sperm trap him then, you fucking weirdo? So anyway, she sets this thing up, pretends like this is completely and totally organic.
Paparazzi just happened to be there.
Someone was just there, just filming, and watch this.
I'm selling it because I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Why do you think that he did that?
That's a great question for him.
You feel like he was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women speak out.
Speak out.
When was the last time that you spoke to him or tried to speak to him?
February 13th.
But he's just not responding to you at all. And how would you characterize him the way that he's going about?
You can check the stocks. I'm not the only one who's cleaning up after his messes.
You can check the stock. I'm not the only one cleaning up his messes, is what she said.
All by herself.
By the way, if you weren't if you don't know who she was prior to becoming a notorious cum guzzling billionaire chaser, she was she was supposedly I hate this bitch. Okay.
Clearly.
Like, we're just going to be out front with this. I despise this fucking girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't care about her a month ago. I had no respect for her once I saw I'm doing a New York Post spread. As of this incident that we're going to go over right now, fuck this stupid girl. Word that immediately demonetizes everything that you do that rhymes with bunt. Okay. So anyway, she was a right-wing thought person, she did right-wing podcasts, and she was like a blogger. She's all, oh my God, can you believe that these women on the left are blah, blah, blah. And then, so she has a baby by Elon. Now he cut her child support by 60%, right? 60% is what she said.
Sounds like a big deal.
Sounds like a big number, right? Now, I wonder why he would have done that. Let's say that he did do that and he was being vindictive. Do you think that could have been in response for you without getting permission, going public and having a bunch of magazines do that? Like, hey, out of wedlock, Elon did in fact put a baby in me. I am now set for life because of it, but that's not enough.
That's beside the point.
I need attention. I need everyone to know. Dude, she already had a half decent profile. All she would have to do is shut your stupid face, shut your stupid attention hungry face, and accept the enormous amount of money he was getting, because we're going to get to how much money he was giving her. So, okay. And then,
thanks, Ryan.
We can't hear you. You're going on timeout. Yeah.
Maybe he has a bad connection.
Well, you can think about it while you're on timeout. Okay. So anyway, So whatever happens between them, she's like, I'm going to go attack his business now as I respond, right?
Mhm.
That really pisses me off. Now she said, you can check the
Also,
stock.
not a good move if you want money from the man. Like, why are you going after his income?
I mean, in fairness, the amount that she's getting, I mean, he's worth hundreds of
I
billions of
understand
dollars.
that, but still,
I-
like,
100%.
I want more money, so I'm gonna try to sabotage your business. Not a good move, man.
Yeah. Now, for all of you who are newer to the channel, I will ask you to just sit for 1 second because I'm going to talk to the ones who know me very, very, very well, who've been with me for years, and ask, what's my biggest pet peeve on earth? Correct.
You
It's
have a
when
lot.
people attack people's way of, like, businesses. I can't fucking stand it. I absolutely cannot stand it. If you go after someone's way of earning a living, that is like it's like a thermonuclear trigger that goes into my ear, and I just lose my shit on them every single time. Hey, fart sounds.
I know. I just called him out.
Ah! Okay, that's really funny, dude. But yeah, I can't stand that more than, and like, so let's just continue because, you know, oh, his stock, whatever.
We're not going to get
What's dramatic?
Wait until you hear how much money this girl's getting. Okay. And she's complaining.
Someone already said it.
Okay.
Brian, you know me well.
So now we know that she is having some kind of financial conflict with Elon. Okay. So now let's go here and let's look up here. Okay. So now whoever this person is absolutely hilarious. Okay. So check this out. So this Brit, whoever this is, Pash Potatoes, she says, quiet everyone, my show is on. Popcorn. And this is Elon says, I don't know if the child is mine or not, but am not against finding out. No court order is needed. Oh wait, what's that about? Because she's suing him to prove paternity, even though she's already getting money. Okay. And she says, Elon, and he says, despite not knowing for sure, I have given Ashley $2.5 million and I'm sending her $500,000 a year.
Not enough, clearly.
$2.5 million, a free Tesla, and $40,000 a month until the kid is 18. The kid is like 3 months old.
Wow.
Is that enough time for you to save some money with your non-existent job? You know what I mean? Like, you could do anything you want. You could do anything you want. Spend $5,000 a month and get full-time childcare. You know, because obviously this was all about the kid. Get full-time childcare so you can focus on your career. You can do whatever. That's not enough, dude. $500,000 a year times 18 is, gosh, I'm not that good at math. Fucking $9 million
for having a baby.
$9 million locked up. Okay, you just won the lottery, and they're going to pay it out to you monthly
Plus
for 18
the
years.
2.5 she already has. So homegirl secured $11.5 million. And is unsatisfied.
So unsatisfied, in fact, that she needs to go out and speak out. Elon is a vindictive piece of shit that I hate. Okay, I hate him. He's not giving me enough money. So let's say he cut the. So he's saying he's now giving her $500,000 a year. Okay, well, so what's double that? $1 million. So was giving her 1.1, which is insane. Okay, so if he cut it from $100,000 a month to $40,000 a month, which is what it sounds like. So he said 500,000, which sounds like he's rounding up to 480. She said 60%. My guess, he was giving her $100,000 a month, which he cut to $40,000 a month because she's a stupid bitch who wouldn't shut the fuck up and just do her job by being quiet and not blowing up his spot and making it look like she's whatever. Okay. So even with the 500K, this, like, you ungrateful trash bag garbage pail kid. I can't. This girl is the worst human on earth.
It's really bad.
Now, let's look at some other stuff that's coming along. Like, literally, I can't. $500,000 a year, and she's complaining.
It's insane.
For nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Do you understand what kind of life you can live for that? You don't need. She lives in New York right now. You don't need to live in New York. Move to Texas.
I mean, you could live in New York just fine.
Oh, totally.
She doesn't have to do a single thing. Doesn't have to get a job. Doesn't have to do anything.
What I'm saying is, like, we happen to know in, like, not a super cheap area either, what you could get if you, like we were like literally looking at homes. And so the thought of knowing that you're going to make that much money for the next 18 years and then bitching about it makes me, I can't. I fucking can't.
Coming from a child of a single mom who didn't get a penny of child support.
Mm-hmm. Which is why Gabrielle is not on X trying to hunt down billionaires to stick their, sorry. She's garbage.
That wouldn't be my life.
This chick is fucking garbage. Okay. Anyway, Christopher Rentel.
So
what's up, dude? Member for 7 months. Appreciate you. Good day. How's it going from Australia? Okay. So
Good
what
day
else?
is my favorite.
I know. Good day is great, dude. So wait, never work. Okay. So no child costs, 200,000.
So they're going with the 40% or the cutting by 60% from 500K, which is not, that's why she said 200K a month.
Wait, what is this? Hang on. Oh my God. No way. This is an old tweet from Ashley St. Clair from 2021. Look at this. Look at this, dude. Okay, so PJ Washington is now forced to pay $200,000 a month in child support over the next 18 years. Ex-wife secretly filed for divorce 2 weeks after giving birth to, and she says no child costs $200K a month to raise.
Honey,
bro,
that didn't age
like
well
I said
for you. No.
She is.
That's all they need to show.
Yeah.
Like if she does take him to court and it does actually go to court, that's it. That screenshot is plenty.
Well, technically she was already getting $1 million, right? So like,
well, right. But she said right there, no child needs 200,000 a month. So he could be like, all right, 199. You said it yourself.
Okay,
no
wait.
Kid needs 200.
So this, hang on. Sorry. This says Ashley St. Clair is really trying to claim that the $2.5 million Elon Musk sent her was all for their child. She is a shameless, lying, gold digging bitch.
I mean, it's what
Isabella Moody. She's a YouTuber. She's a YouTuber.
Thank you.
I don't know if the child is mine or not, but I'm not against finding out. No court order is needed. Despite not knowing for sure, I have given Ashley $2.5 million. Okay. And then so she says, Elon, we asked you to confirm the paternity through a test before our child, who you named, was even born. You refused. And you weren't sending me money. You were sending the support for your child that you thought was necessary until you withdrew most of it to maintain control and punish me for disobedience. But you're really only punishing your son. Oh, really? You can't make $40,000 a month work, you fucking stupid bitch. Damn it. I'm going to get this demonetized for sure.
He's trying his best over here.
I'm trying, I swear. This, if I was going like, oh, man, anyway, it's okay. So it's ironic that your last effort in court was to try to gag me while you, oh man, don't get me started on that line. While you
social media channel.
Go ahead.
You literally own to distribute derogatory messages about me and our child to the entire world. It's about control with you, and everyone can see it. America needs you to grow up, you petulant man child. That's a way to secure money for yourself, girl. So smart.
Oh my God. Okay,
so
look.
So smart, this one.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is a girl who was like, do you think Elon is a or pretending you sent this last time? Okay. Constitutional. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jesse, what do you call Elon X with two? What do you call Elon's X with two black eyes? Nothing. She's been told twice already. Love you guys. 1 month Texas hog hunt. You ready? Come on, dude.
Domestic violence.
Constitutional News Network has a great X account, though. Let's. As a matter of fact, though.
No.
We don't condone hitting women, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh wait, I don't.
Well, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, dude. But
don't hit girls.
He has a big. He has a big institutional.
It's a big word.
News network. Right? Or am I thinking of someone else? That is, dude. You have a big X, right? Or am I
constitutionalist?
Oh, constitutionalist. If you have a big X,
but maybe you typed it in wrong, so you put constitutional.
I'm a moron. Super chat for $2 just to make sure that I see it, and I will show it to everybody. Unless I've got you confused with someone else. Either way,
he says he doesn't have X yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't condone hitting women.
Don't hit girls.
But if we did.
We still don't.
We just don't. Anyway, okay. So let's see what other insane stuff this girl has done, because when people get it on for people like this, they will find every single thing.
People are combing through her social media.
Let's see what the response is. Oh my God, let's see what the response on this are.
That $200K a month one is literally, that's it. That is it. That's the only thing that needs to be presented in court. If she's
I mean, don't
literally-
worry about court.
but that's what I'm saying though. If she's like suing him and actually trying to get money, like more money from him,
Mm-hmm.
all he has to say is like, she said it in her own words.
That's fair.
No child costs $200K a year to raise.
I am
Like, he might as
anticipating.
well cut that shit even more.
Totally. He should. Okay. I am anticipating that this is going to be the most incredible comment section in the history of social media. Okay.
Okay.
So the quartering says this is the first post in the upcoming obvious swing to the left wing grift. Yeah. You got, now she's a left wing. Oh, now she's a left winger.
Yeah.
You got $2.5 million plus $500K a year and you're complaining. Haha. Okay. Laura Loomer despises her. It does have a massive following.
Yes,
Okay.
I see this.
Oh, God damn it. Ashley, you don't need $3 million to raise a baby. This is so outrageous that you had sex without birth control. You seem to have plotted for many years how to get Elon Musk to knock you up, and now you're complaining because you want more money for a baby. In what world does it cost more than $500,000 a year to raise a baby? Not to mention, you were making over $25,000 a month on X payouts.
From what, her stock?
No. Because influencers were getting paid by X,
she was getting that much.
Yes.
That's substantial.
But it's okay on X though. It's not like YouTube. YouTube takes the advertising in and then distributes it. Whatever. X, I believe, was subsidizing the payout, so it's not like she was really generating that much. But who knows? I mean, what do I know? How does one person need more money to survive? This is an insult to everyone. You are trying to cash out on a billionaire who you baby trapped. Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Say less.
I really hope the two of you are able to reach an agreement for the sake of the baby. $500K seems lowball relative to the father's wealth. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Hey, $2.5 million and $500,000 a year for 18 years to raise a kid.
So
what does that have to do with anything? She's not married to him.
Again, like my mom never received a penny that she was owed. Like, what is?
She got $70,000 total, right?
That was in their divorce.
But that's like the total amount that she got
Total
ever.
amount of money
Single
ever.
mom, 70 grand total ever.
Yeah.
To raise a baby on her own. And and look at how she turned out a lot better than you, Ashley St. Clair, you fucking
But I was gonna say,
crackhead.
I actually don't know, like, what are the rules on child support? Like, how do they determine how much someone should be paying? Is it a portion of
I have absolutely
income?
no idea. But what I definitely know is that if you're not married to him and you were just some fucking club girl and you poked a hole in a condom, which is exactly what I would say if I was Elon, I would just be like, dude, this girl told me she's on birth control. She poked a hole in a condom. I'm completely willing to pay for this child that's mine, but there is no way that I should be forced to pay more than this. Now, depending on where she sued him, this is the kind of thing that, oh my God, I'm already getting mad thinking about this, because if she sued him in New York,
It's gonna start turning
you
red,
already know what they did to the big guy there, where they tried to take everything. They said that Mar-Lago was worth $18 million.
Is it? What is it worth?
Like a fucking $1 billion. It's like Mar-Lago is.
I don't know.
No, I know.
Asking.
I'm not yelling that at you. I'm yelling that at the people who said it was worth 18 million. Fucking ludicrous. Okay. They also convicted him of 34 felonies because he paid an invoice that his attorney sent to him. Like, 34 felonies, huh? Not a misdemeanor that has, gone past the statute of limitations. That's fine. If she does this in New York, they might just rule and they're like, she deserves $60 million a year, and just absolutely outright and just be like, yeah, it's political. Fuck you, Elon.
Yeah.
Of course, then they'd be waging war with the current sitting president. And if you have not figured out that you want that guy with a problem with you, like you want someone to take ice picks and stick them directly through your eyes and balls at the exact same time, then you're watching a different movie than is the one that's on.
Wow. Thanks, Club ENTP. Yeah, y'all subscribe and like the video.
This story fucking pisses me off, dude. While the fact we are about to get into World War III, lose due process, okay, shut up. Oh my God. Like tweets like this, at least get me to smile.
Okay.
God, dude, Democrats are so pathetic, dude. Like this kind of, not just like Democrats, but like this kind of Democrat where you're like, hang on, you just said that we're about to die in a nuclear war, but some baby trapping bitch went on X and was all, hey, Elon, guess what? You are a fucking man baby. And he's all, I don't even care about nuclear war anymore. I'm smiling. You pathetic fucking sorry ass. Jesus, I don't even give a fuck. I'm going to just demonetize this fucking stream on purpose. I don't
Spinning my
care.
chair.
I don't fucking care. I'm not holding back anymore. These people,
All right.
I can't.
Gloves are off.
So, let's see. Elon is fighting to fix our country. Okay. Dear Ashley, there are two sides to every story, and you're oh wow, that's the word I'm not allowed to read.
Don't say that word.
Yeah, but I like it. It's funny. Okay, hang on. You're big mad because you thought Elon was going to marry you. No, he definitely did not. She's not that stupid, I don't think. And
Nah,
when
she
you
just wanted
realize
a
he
baby.
won't and didn't spend Valentine's Day with you, you blast all your business. Oh my God, I never even thought about that. That was right after Valentine's Day when she did this.
Oh.
She is crazy enough that she actually might have been like, we have a baby together. Aren't we
Just had a
together,
baby.
Elon? He's
When
like,
was the baby born?
let's see.
Why do you have all caps on?
I always do. I think
It's always yelling.
I think that ChatGPT thinks I'm yelling at it all the time.
Probably. You should say sorry.
I have.
September of 24.
That baby's old.
Well, she needs more money, obviously.
Yeah, but that's weird that out of nowhere.
Maybe it was the Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah. Like, why isn't someone asking the common sense questions? Like, so was Elon still tapping that? Like what was their relationship? What was your relationship at the time that you did this like press tour?
It's a good question.
Hey, you quote want privacy, but announce to the whole world about a child that might not even be his. It's his.
Then you extort him for $2.5 million, then trash Elon to the press. Gold digger.
Yeah.
It's the calling of the paparazzi to sell the Tesla.
That's unbelievable. And now that you know how much, dude, I didn't even
crazy.
think about that, dude. I didn't even think about that. Oh, you have to sell your Tesla because you're only getting $40,000 a month.
She doesn't have enough to live. She can barely afford groceries.
It's like, bitch, do you have a fucking calculator?
$500,000 a month.
But seriously, like, do you have a fucking calculator? Okay, so top max, you're gonna get $100,000 for the car. How is that gonna help when you make $40,000 a month? Like, in what world would that make sense?
Just does.
Oh my God, I can't. Gabrielle, talk for a second so that I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Regain your composure.
I can tell I'm gonna like end up putting this in members only because I'm gonna be embarrassed afterwards.
Really, really, really crazy.
It's horrible.
Really, really crazy.
To be perfectly fair, if Elon was sending you 1.5 or even 1 million a year for a young, he was sending her $1 million a year for a young child who couldn't possibly even expense that much, putting you up in a Manhattan luxury condo, gifting you a Tesla just for you to stab him in the back. Okay, here we go.
This is
stab him in the back
true.
When negotiations for more money went sour. So you take the matter public against his wishes with a full page print in Daily Mail, then took him to court. You're lucky he didn't withdraw 99% of the funding. Honestly, Elon Musk is showing substantial restraint as a gentleman, and it's generally clear that you're totally and 100% in the wrong. Who's this guy? Because I'm following him 100% right now, not even looking. This is a smart person.
Yep. Very smart.
Who is this guy? Official account for entrepreneur, investor, and speaker Mike Caudry, chairman and CEO of Tova Brand. Okay. So this is like that is one of the most measured and correct. Like, this is what I would say if I was capable of not being a total spaz.
It's just common sense. It's insane. And like, for any other single moms out there, like, I would genuinely be pissed, like, reading something like this and seeing this. I don't know, the lack of gratitude, the feeling that she's owed this from him. It's a lunacy.
If miscalculation was an Olympic event, Ashley St. Clair would be a lock for the gold. I disagree with that, dude. You're never going to get what you wanted out of this gift. It sucks to be famous and low. Well, yeah, that for sure. And actually, I disagree with this too, dude. My favorite gossip podcast. Proud of you, gals. Listen.
You're welcome.
That's what we're here to do, is spill the fucking tea, dude.
Spill the tea.
Spill that tea.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah. So look, like 1 second, I'm like, oh, this fucking whatever. In the next minute, oh my God, what'd you hear? Okay, but
he literally says to me, he's like, have you been watching what's happening with this Ashley Sinclair thing? I was like, no.
Every topic that we cover,
when we talk about it,
literally every topic that we cover on our show, which, by the way, if you're not following Play with Matches,
over to our channel.
God, I knew I forgot to do something in the description of this.
Dare you? Come subscribe to our channel. It's fun.
Our channel's
It's
great. dude.
basically
This.
Jesse telling me about current events, and I get to respond real time because I have no clue what the hell is going on
Ever.
Ever.
Hang on. I'm
It's fun.
all you have to do in 1 second. Hold on. Not yet. Don't do
Not
anything, you
yet,
guys. Don't
not
do
yet.
anything. As of right now, though,
Go click the
you can just click
description.
refresh and then go to the description and you will see a link to our show, which is like this all the time.
It is.
Okay. So I actually don't think she's miscalculated.
Wait, Mr. Pibb thinks he saw. Who did you see at HEB, Jesse or me?
I've never been to HEB. Just kidding. I go there all the time.
HEB. Yay, Texas.
Yeah.
It's
So
one of my favorite things.
I love
about
HEB.
Texas. I was such a person who, like, I only shopped at Trader Joe's. Big supermarkets totally intimidated me. Like, I hated them, like all the ones in California. And then I went to HEB one time. I'm like, I love this place.
So
It's amazing.
here's how you know if it was me. It's a dude that looks exactly like me, except
With his
he has
AirPods
headphones in, a Louis Vuitton bag that is either on
Watching
or
his
in the
phone.
thing, and I am watching a phone while trying to also navigate like aisles.
Yep.
That's how you know.
Maybe a daughter or two in tow.
Love you too,
Maybe.
brother. Yeah, sometimes daughters who are like, Daddy, can we get some kind of sugar? And I'm like, no. And they're like, Daddy, can I have this sugar? No. This
And then he
sugar?
eventually says yes.
No. I don't. Not to sugar ever. I used to, not anymore. In the last 2 months, I'm like, I say no every time they ask for sugar, every single time, no matter what. They don't even ask me anymore.
Good.
That's not true. They do, but I say no. Okay. So like, here's what I think about her not miscalculation is, again, she's in New York. She is suing him in New York. I think there is a very high probability they get a favorable judge who's going to fuck Elon. Also, her move to the left, like these people that consume this kind of shit, like what's the prerequisite to be in their gang? It's like hate Trump, hate Elon. It's like anything else?
You're
They're all
invited.
no. So if she is actually connected to Elon and she comes out, she's all, this guy, I know him personally. He's a piece of shit. Okay. His dick's small. He doesn't actually have any money. I threw his Tesla in the trash because I'm starving. And I just decided that it was better to burn my Tesla and then eat ash
I'm
and
living
feed my
paycheck to
child
paycheck.
ash. They're going to love her. They're going to eat her
Feed
up,
my
dude.
child Ash, your brain is insane.
I'm just saying, like, seriously, like, because
Mhm.
again, and I want to make sure I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about these people.
Oh, for
Okay.
sure.
Like these specific people. I will find one right now
Which
in
these
1 second. Here,
kinda
watch this.
crazies exist on both sides of the coin.
Yep. So here, let's see. Random. Okay. Actually, this is a good one. Can Elon punish me with that much money per year plus X payouts?
Yeah, right. What can I do to get on Elon's bad
Yeah.
side?
That would literally change my entire family's life. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what makes me want to,
Yeah.
not choke her.
It's so
It's-
just disconnected from the reality of the world.
Dude, people,
Like you're living in a
people's
different
lives
planet. Oh, I
are,
forgot to bring up the new lights. I wanted to do that.
again,
I-
people's lives are in like financial dire straits all the
Especially
time.
right now.
Regular people make $40,000 a year. Like the average income,
And she's making it a month.
the average combined American income, I don't want to misquote this, I think is $57,000.
That's
Okay. Average,
combined
average American.
household income.
Yeah.
Do household.
The average,
Do
what did I
household.
say, dude?
Do household.
Okay. But still oops.
Do household.
But still, the average
Yeah.
average income is less than what she's getting monthly after
month.
having it cut by 60%.
For doing nothing
Yeah.
other than carrying and birthing
Let's see,
a child.
per person,
No, household.
household. Okay. Yeah. Median household is 80,000.
That was in 2023. Who knows what it is now?
Yeah. What's up, AI? How you're not updated?
2025 or 2024.
Okay. That's
Oh,
all.
that was a stumper. It doesn't have it.
Let's ask Chat GPT. Oh, wait, here. Hang on. I don't want anyone seeing my Chat GPT, so I'm not going
Oh,
to share
y'all.
that screen.
If you're not using ChatGPT, gotta get on it.
Oops. I just did like a search and it's actually thinking.
It's gonna do it.
Okay, it's still 2020. Like,
There we go.
okay.
Oh, because taxes haven't come in all the way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but for 2023, In Texas, it's higher, but a 2-person income in Texas is 81,000 a year with 2 people contributing. One earner 65,000, which that just means, honestly, all that means is you can't live on $40,000 a year in many cases. And so, like, if you're a single person, they like find a way to, like, maybe they have 2 jobs or whatever.
Right.
But again, so this woman
is complaining,
making
in 1 month what the average household makes in a year,
on top of $2.5 million, and she's getting it for nothing. In addition to 25,000 a month.
I do hate her.
I despise her, dude. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. This one's like, hey, is this you? You could theoretically buy 56 million diapers with the 14 million in revenue wasted at Lily Rose's pro-life org. With her $271,000, you could buy 1 million diapers a year. But please tell me how much good their galas and Facebook ads are doing.
Again, this
She
is all
is
he
such
needs.
garbage.
Like, I don't care how like one-sided a judge is in New York. Like, if you put this out there, like she has said in her own words publicly what it costs to raise a child or doesn't cost publicly.
Okay, Gabrielle, let me show you something. Okay. New York, Mar-a-Lago, 18 million. This is the most, I mean, like, really? Oh, they didn't? Hold on. Okay, let's see. This says Letitia James and Judge valued. Wait.
Letitia is how you say that.
Palm Beach Pro. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at PolitiFact. That's not true. Okay. The Attorney General and Judge Arthur Engoron did not value Mar-a-Lago at 18 million. Actually, a Palm Beach property appraiser did. Is he literally blind, dumb, and did he definitely 1,000% without any question take a bribe to do that? Because are you fucking kidding me? Mar-a-Lago, hey, 18 million.
So pretty.
One of the most prestigious clubs in America. 18 million.
Why did they value it so low?
Because they were trying to strip him of all of his assets. This is when.
But why would valuing it low?
Constitutionalist News Network. I'll tell you in a second. Constitutional News Network. What's up? Shout out YouTube. I will launch my first bid in 2 weeks. You
do it.
Let us know when you do, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna explain this, and then we're gonna go eat dinner with the kids. Okay, so here's exactly what happened. So
back on the other chat.
Remember the story that I told you about how there was a case that was brought against him where they said that he had overvalued his properties when he borrowed money.
Right, yeah.
So they're like, he overvalued these properties. He borrowed money against the properties, which again is exactly what you always do if you are borrowing money.
Yeah.
Like, so
every
you say,
being in the world
you're like, okay, I'm trying to refinance my house.
Right.
It's worth
$750,000.
And the bank sends their own appraiser.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the value is just stated or whatever by the person and then, or the owner of the company, the bank that's going to loan, they go send an appraiser to see if it's an accurate appraisal, because of course you're incentivized to say it's worth more than it's not. So like he did that. Then those loans that he took were paid off. There was not a dollar left that was owed. He borrowed money from the bank.
Mm-hmm.
He did what he was going to do. He paid it all the way off, interest included. Everyone's happy. There's no victim here at all. In New York, they claimed that he had overvalued his properties and they fined him like $350 million. Okay. Which is almost exactly what they thought would be too much cash for him to pay. I think it was actually $500 million. So they're like, you have to pay $500 million. It's fine. And if you can't, then we're going to take your assets. And so when they were valuing his assets, they valued him at $18 million when it's worth $1 billion, because they knew obviously if they valued it at what it's actually, he could just go borrow it against Mar-a-Lago and pay it off. They were trying to bankrupt him and throw him in prison, which is exactly why anybody who feels bad for any kind of vengeance that Trump fucking deals out in New York should be fucking ashamed of themselves. They tried to take his money. They tried to take his properties. They tried to take his freedom. They tried to destroy his life, destroy his family's lives, and then throw him in jail. Okay? Fuck these people. Fuck Ashley St. Clair. Fuck all these fucking people.
And fuck monetization.
Fuck monetization. All right. Love you guys. We're going to go eat dinner with the kids.
See ya. Happy Friday.
Bye-bye.